Alright, kia ora, tēnā koutou, Bulawhanaka, and uhangte, welcome back into Rugby Challenge 4. Hope you guys have been well, and I hope you had a great Easter weekend as well. I wrapped up my weekend watching some of the Formula 1 racing there, round 5, Saudi Arabia. And our own Kiwi-born Liam Lawson there finished in 12th place. Overall there's like 20 races. I'm still new to the competition, so I'm learning as we go along. And it's pretty exciting. So if you're a Kiwi and you're watching these videos, make sure you go and support our boy Liam Lawson at F1 as well. So he'll need all the support he can get as well. But here we go, round 11, Super Rugby kicked off down in Dunedin there, Forsyth Bar Stadium. The Crusaders took on the Highlanders, and though it was a mismatch on paper, it certainly was a top-tier matchup. Highlanders opened up the game with 2 early tries within the first 15 minutes there. The captain, Billy Harmon, goes over. He's been having a great season this year as well. Shannon Frizzell, monster try through the Crusaders there. Bumps away Will Jordan, shrugs me off, no issues, and then gets rid of the captain, the Ethan Blackadder. Scott Barrett falls off, and Mitchell Drummond, he couldn't hang on either. So, yeah, one of those tries there. I've never seen a try as good as that try this season. But round 11 continues here now. Today's game is the Blues host the Hurricanes here in Auckland. Conditions dry enough for some open play here. And both sides like to run the ball as well here. The Super Rugby table updated after round 10 as Wolf Gamer has taken a bit of a breakaway. So I took over to update the stats for this one here. I haven't included the round 11 game 1 results in this one. Those will come at the end of the round. But you see here the Crusaders and the Chiefs still at the top there. No changes despite the Chiefs losing 3 straight games in a row. Kept there only with strong bonus points. So bonus points do matter here in the competition. Blues move down to 4th after their bye week, while the Drua move up to 3rd after their big win against the Wild Knights. So the Blues are coming off their bye for this one. Hurricanes, Munster, Brumbies and the Wild Knights hold their positions in the top 8 despite some losses in the round for some of the teams as well. And the Bears win over the Waratahs, pushes them into top 9. Highlanders upset the Chiefs and they move up to 10th. Moana's clean win over the Reds puts them a spot higher as well. The biggest drop though was the Reds going from 9th to 12th. Which isn't ideal during the back half of the competition, so they'll need to pick up the slack here, while the Force, Waratahs, Rebels stay as they are. Still, those 6 games left for each side to make up the losses here and start getting some wins under their belt here. The games are going to be as fierce as they can be, though, in the back half of the competition. And so all the teams are looking for pole positions here for right now. Higher placements on the grid heading into playoffs. That's about it. That's the update. What a competition we've had so far, though, as games get tougher and finals rugby is just around the corner. And we're about to head to the field and get this one underway, though. But don't forget, Rugby 25 giveaway on the channel. We've got a few people interested there. They put their names forward in the comments. They're commenting on the videos as well. Details on how to win yourself a copy of Rugby 25 in the description below. As well as be sure to check out our partners over at g2a.com to get yourself some awesome video game deals as well. Links in the description. So that's about it. That's enough talk. Let's get to the field and get this one underway here. Super Rugby Round 11, Game 2. It's the Auckland Blues taking on the Wellington Hurricanes here on Hot Sports. I'll see you there. Alright, here we go. Kia ora, tēnā koutou, Bulawhanaka, and uhangte no mai, haere mai, ki tāmaki makoto. and welcome back into Eden Park here in Auckland, and glad to have you with us once again. It's a beautiful evening here as well. Clouds have opened up and the sky is blue here for this one as we look to continue into round 11, and this is where the points matter now. Both sides will be fighting to keep their positions in the top 5 of the competition. Blues fresh off their bye week as well, coming into this one and looking to solidify their mark here on home soil in front of a home crowd after the impressive 5-game winning streak here so far. The Hurricanes coming off a 2-game losing streak, looking to get back into the winning bracket, but it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough opponent here tonight to try to turn things around here against the Blues. There late changes though, reports coming in for the Hurricanes. TJ Perenara and Jordie Barrett has been ruled out of the game for this one. Both players are out with injuries as far as reports are saying here. Coming in replacing them though is Richard Judd, the number 9, comes in for TJ Perenara, who started the year at the 9, as well as Harry Godfrey, first time showing this year, the youngster from the Bay. He will get his first game and a first starting game as well in the 15 jersey for this one, replacing Jordie Barrett. But so it's a big game for both rookies for this one against the more experienced All Blacks studded backline of the Blues, and there's no real changes to the Blues lineup for this one. But here we go, the crowd is out in numbers. It's good to see, and it's great weather to turn on for rugby here today, so expect some open plays of rugby. I can't wait for this one. Let's get this one started. Let's get into the namings of the squads and then get ready for kickoff. As always, we'll start with your visitors first, and then we'll get to the home side. So here we go. At the front is Xavier Numia, and he's alongside the All Blacks and the Sophomore Moore and Tyrell Lomax. In the locks positions there, Caleb Delaney in the white headgear. He's alongside Justin Sangster. In the back row there, big ball runners in Devin Flanders, and the captain there, Murphy Taramai, alongside the veteran Anadi Savea. In the halves, and joining there, Richard Judd comes in for TJ Perenara, and with him there, partnering up in the 10 jersey, Brett Cameron. In the midfield there, Jackson Garden-Bishop to the 12. On the outside of him, Balin Sullivan. In the back 3 trio there, Daniel Sinkinson, left-hand side, right side, Billy Proctor. And starting today, first time showing in the competition so far, Harry Godfrey, the youngster. There are your starters here for the Hurricanes. Now let's get into your reserves. And here we go on the benches, Jacob Devery, Siole Lawaki, Paudi, Rickety Stones, Vaya Fafita there, the veteran, TK Howden, and Jamie Booth comes in too as a scrum half replacement as well. And he's there alongside Aidan Morgan, and in the 23, Salisi Rayasi with your head coach in Clark Laidlaw. There are your Hurricanes for today's game. Now let's get to your home side here, the Auckland Blues. Here we go for your home side there at the 1, your captain in Jordan Lake. He's alongside Ricky Ricatelli and Wafa Tongafasi. In the second row there, veteran and Patrick Tuipulotu alongside Tom Robinson. Akira Ioane is alongside Dalton Papali and Hoskins Tutu once again. In the halves combos and Finlay Christie, and in danger man there, Bowden Barrett. In the midfield combos, Enrico Ioane, on the outside of him, Zahn Sullivan once again. In the back 3 trio there, Caleb Clark, left-hand side, right side, Mark Talea, and Stephen Pedofetta there to trio of All Blacks for this one as we look into your reserves. In the 16, Cole Forbes, AJ Lamb, Marcel Renata, Anton Segner, the German, Angus Tarval, Blake Gibson, Joe Merchant there, the Englishman, and in the 23, Josh Goodhue with your head coach in Vern Cotter. There are your matchups here for round 11 here, game 2. It's the Auckland Blues taking on the Hurricanes. All right, here we go. And now it's the visitors here, Brett Cameron, to get us underway for kickoff in the grey kits here, the Hurricanes, the Blues in the provincial, representing the region of Auckland here in their kits, but it's been stolen away from the kickoff. And now the Hurricanes will play. Not a good start here from the home side. And now they'll play through Flanders. Just over the 22. Or inside the 22, I should say. Now Judd gives it off to Xavier Numia. Referee says release. They'll play it outside the 22 now, working it left side. Short ball, soft for O'Moore. Brett Cameron gets taken in a good tackle there, and now off Blues with the ball now. Rico breaking away from tackles. And he gets it stolen away from him now. Mark Talia on defense. Going backwards here, the Hurricanes. No Judd. Gives it off. Goes for a little dart there, the Blues over the ball. Tom Robinson. And they've snatched it away here now, Finlay. Christie gives it off to the captain, now Robinson.
Release.
Referee says release there. Lomax doesn't want to give a penalty away. He's still going for the ball. There's now Akita, gives a nice offload to Bowden Barrett. Kicks downfield. Harry Godfrey. And somehow he put it back in field there, Harry Godfrey. Went for the quick line-out play. Referees allow play to continue here. And now it's the Blues with the ball. So maybe it wasn't a good option there by Harry Godfrey. But they will get it back here, the Hurricanes. But what a start. Did well here, Harry Godfrey. And probably just played a little bit too fast there, as there was a few white jerseys around. And just a bit risky plays here. But they will get the ball here. Sophomore more to throw in there. And taken well by Caleb Delaney. And now it's Judd. And he'll go to the boot as well. He's got some space there in the back. And the ball bounces up high as well. Bowden Barrett, a little bit awkward there in the back. But he will give it away to Hoskins. So Tutu breaks away from a tackle. Now the Blues will play just inside their 40. Christie gives it off. Riccatelli to Rico. Gives it to the captain. Goes for a run down the midfield. But he's chopped in over the ball. Stolen Hurricanes. And now they'll work it right side. And now Proctor. One-on-one. Taken in a good tackle by Stephen Perofeta. Referee says release. And now the Blues have snatched it back here. And now they'll play through. Bowden Barrett. Nice wraparound play there. And now here he goes, Harry Godfrey. First run of the ball. And he'll place it back nicely there to Judd, who gets driven back in a tackle. Richard Judd just got isolated there. And it's a turnover ball here now. Finlay to Dalton. Rico Ioane. Chopped in a good tackle by Garden Bishop. And it's a battle over the ball there on the 50-meter line. Blues retain it though. Christie goes for a little dart there. Offload to Offa.
Release.
Referee says release. Now Hoskins looking for a big run. Gives the offload to Akira Ioane. Now Finlay looking around. Decides to go left. The inside ball. Patrick Tuipulotu. And Hoskins goes for another big run. And they've done well here to hold possessions. The Blues. Finlay back to Patrick Tuipulotu. Hurricanes defense holding for the time being here now. Riccatelli to Akira Ioane. And it's all the forwards playing. As now with 10 minutes from the half here. Now Judd gives a nice ball away to Sophomore more. Brett Cameron there. Decides to get the ball back on the inside. Not to go for the run down the short side here. Now they'll play it. Hurricanes not really going anywhere here. Is now Billy Proctor down the short side. They're held up in the tackles. Referees caught them more. And now they'll drive it upfield here. Now the Hurricanes. And that's a big shunt on as well. Now Tyrell Lomax in the back line. And now Balin Sullivan in the midfield, but it's another turnover here. Now Dalton. And now here come the Blues off Tonga Fasi.
Release.
Breaking down the midfield. Now Christie. They got players on the right side if they can move the ball here. The Blues overlap shut down Hurricanes defense scrambling though. Another play through Flanders to Xavier Numir. The halftime hoot has gone off. No points on the board here. We're playing around the 50-meter line here. It's a battle. Fiery battle as the Hurricanes work it right side, and now here's some space. Billy Proctor stepping offload. Oh, what a pass there. Oh, sophomore Moore to keep the ball alive. And now it's Delaney. Shut down just outside of 22. Now Judd gives up to Artie Savia.
Release.
Billy Proctor off his wing. And now back to Judd here. Gives the ball. Short side, Artie calling for it. Now Judd looks around there, gives it off to Sangster, who gives a nice ball on the inside to Proctor. And then he loses the ball in a tackle. And now it's a loose carry there, Bowden Barrett. And the Hurricanes are playing under advantage here now. And the referee will stop the play here. And that should be the first half. And what a fiery game we have here. Both sides having a good run of the ball there. As we see this breakdown there, stolen ball. And in fact, the referee will call halftime here. So we will go into the half there. No points on the board just yet. As it's even all throughout the field here. But the Hurricanes lead the way in possessions and territory. But couldn't come away with the points there. But it's 0 apiece here in Auckland. I'll see you guys after the break. Hey, what's up guys? Ty here. If you're enjoying the videos, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap on the bell notification. It really helps us bring more content your way. Now, if you love great deals on video games like I do, I have teamed up with G2A.com. I've been purchasing games from G2A for years and decided to officially become a partner. By using my link as well as getting awesome discounts, you can also help support the channel at the same time. Be sure to check out some of the awesome deals. Links will be in the description below. Thanks for your support. I'll see you guys in the second half. All right, here we go. Welcome back. What a game we have here. No points on the board to score. And, well, it is a tough battle here today. Both sides have come out to play. As now, second half is about to get underway here. Final 40. Welcome back. Who will break the deadlock here?
Release.
As is the Hurricanes, they will play the ball. Auckland over the ball. They're rucking. Hoskins Satutu's managed to get the ball back. And now it's Caleb Clark down the left side. Breaking away from a tackle. And if they can retain it, Riccatelli is down on the ground. Awkwardly. And he's okay. He's back up on his feet. And now they'll play here. 10 meters out. Finlay darts off short board off Fatunga Fasi. And the Hurricanes are under pressure here now. As the Blues will move it upfield towards the 5-meter line and lift it in the tackle. Goes Jordan Lay, the captain, and they've snatched the ball away here, the Hurricanes. Now Lomax through the midfield. Trying to break away from the goalpost. And that's a good pass out there. I think it was Richard Judd. And an excellent kick as well. Good clearance kick. Stephen Pedofetta there will kick it back downfield. Now they'll look to run the Artie Savia. Driven down in the big tackle. And he might have lost the ball there, Artie. He has. And now the Blues will play it back here now. Riccatelli back on the outside. Akita, big run. Had his brother on the outside of him. Decided to go to ground here. Now they'll play Finlay. Short ball, Hoskins. Gives it off to Tom Robinson here now. Hurricanes over the ball early. And they've done well to snatch it back in. Now Judd gives it off to Numia. And they might be going backwards here, the Hurricanes. And it's a stolen ball now. Finlay working it right side inside ball. Now Bowden breaks out of one tackle. He's got Mark with him. And shut down, scrambling defense here by the Hurricanes. Hanging on for the time being under the pressure of the Blues. And now it's the captain, Jordan Lay. Hurricanes trying to get the defensive line set here. Bowden Barrett looking to break the line almost. As he's taken down, big shot, but now they opened up on the left side. And now the Blues. And a more, referee calls it. Gone backwards in now, they'll swing it out left side of Blues. Hurricanes scrambling in now, cut short. Bowden Barrett inside the 5. Christie goes for a dart, the scrum half. And it's the home side that strike. Blues are on the board. Finally on the board is the home side, the Blues. And they worked hard for that one here. Nice ball shift there by the captain on the outside. Inside ball, Bowden thought he could have gone all the way. Shut down there by his fellow All Black and Ardie Savea. And it was Finlay Christie, heads up play. Managed to get over the line there, saw the space, took the opportunity. And try time here, the Blues strike first. Bowden Barrett has been perfect from the boot, and he continues that perfect streak here tonight. 7 points to 0 over the Hurricanes. As exchanges are being made here now from both sides. And Devery is off, Luaki's on. Captain Taramai has gone off as well. And TK Howden joins the side. Flanders is off for the Hurricanes. So a few changes out here now as we get into the final 15 minutes here. The Hurricanes fighting for their way back into this one as the Blues attack from inside their 22. 15 minutes to go here now, and Gustavau, big run by the prop, and they've got space on the right side, but it's a knock on Zan Sullivan, and it's an advantage here to the Hurricanes. But the referees blowing the whistle there. Daniel Sinkinson and Zan Sullivan having a few words there. As, Zan Sullivan saying he lifted him in a tackle. But there was nothing wrong with the tackle there. As a few more exchanges are happening here now.
Crouch.
Renitz is on.
Line.
Jordan Late. Just take a look at the shot on Zan Sullivan. He had a lot to say here, Zan, but that's a perfect tackle there. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, and he lost the ball. I think he was more upset about losing the ball there, Zan, because that was a perfectly executed tackle there by Daniel Sinkinson. But now they'll play the scrum here for the knock-on, and that's a big shunt on there by the Hurricanes, and now Judd gives the offload. Now 10 minutes out from full time, and it's a turnover ball here, home side. Riccatelli goes for a little dart, and the Hurricanes scrambling over the ball here, stolen, and it might have been Delaney, and driven back in a big tackle goes Xavier Numia. And now with the ball, Joe Merchant there, the Englishman is on the field. And same as Josh Goodhue, now they'll play it through. And big run, Anton Signa is on the field as well. Blues bomb squad here as they play it through the midfield. And Riccatelli pumping the legs as he gets tackled. Now Signa gets a short ball offload to Stephen Perofeta. But he knocks it on the 50, and now they'll play Judd. Still out there, the scrum half. As the referee says release in, now they'll play. And Howden, I think it was as well. But the referee's blowing the whistle. They'll come back here. Final 5 minutes, I think it is. As now Ardie Savea is off the field. Xavier Numia, he's on, he's off. Replaced by Rickety Stones.
Sit.
And now it's all the replacements here. It's a big game here. I've never seen so many replacements in a matter of a few seconds here. As now, what can they do here, the Hurricanes? They got a strike here now, Daniel. Shut down in a good tackle here. The full-time hoot is gone, so they can't lose the ball here, the Hurricanes. And they might have snatched it away here. Dalton Papali over the ball. And it was Josh Goodhue as well. They've stolen it back. And it is the home side, the Blues, that win it here tonight. It's a Blues victory. And the Hurricanes will fall. Wow, what a tough game. Wow, there you go, the home side there just scraping by, and it was that one try by Finlay Christie there. 7 points to 0, tough battle here today. And the Blues will carry on with their winning streak there. Off their bye week, Hurricanes will have to look to get back into the winning bracket in some other game after this one here, as they fall to the Blues. So Blues win at 7 points to 0. They controlled the game, their possession to territory, as the Hurricanes made a lot of tackles. There was a lot of exchanges as well. 5 line breaks to 4 in favor of the Blues, and just outplayed here the Hurricanes. Wow, there you go. The Blues take it at home there against the Hurricanes. 7 points to 0. Wasn't a high-scoring game. Wasn't much in it, but just all the intensity in that one, North versus South. So the Blues, fresh off their bye week, they come into winning brackets. Once again, the Hurricanes will fall, and while the Hurricanes go into their bye week as well, so they'll miss next round, and so hopefully they can sort of recuperate and get back into winning form in the next couple of rounds before finals rugby. But there you go, the home side take it, Blues. Congratulations. Unfortunate for the Hurricanes, but we will move on here. Game 3 up next. Brumbies taking on the Queensland Reds there in Canberra. And it's an all-Aussie brawl out for that one. I can't wait for it. I hope to see you guys there. If you enjoyed this one, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Helps out the channel a lot. It helps me to get to my goal of 5,000 subscribers as well. And I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next ones. Don't forget Rugby 25 giveaway, as well as our partners over at g2a.com. where you can get yourself some awesome video game deals as well. And that's about it. Until the next video, take care, be well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you there.